few weeks ago, I got the opportunity to travel to St. Louis with Father Lewis here and a couple of other people from Spokane to the annual Seek conference. Now, this is a conference, if you're not familiar with it, it's one of the biggest conferences in the world for Catholics. If you can think of a famous Catholic, that person is probably there speaking. So, I'm at this conference, I'm in this big arena, it's the same place that the St. Louis Rams used to play, surrounded around 10,000 people or so. And I'm waiting for Father Mike Schmitz to come out onto the stage and talk. And I'm thinking, when he comes out, I would bet that most people in here will take out their phones and start taking pictures of it. So he comes out on stage. I couldn't find a single person that did that in that arena. I thought, that's odd, so strange. So then, I see more famous speakers throughout the rest of the day and the rest of the week. Same exact thing happened. Nobody took out their phone to take a picture. I thought, that is just odd, because that's not how we treat celebrities in our culture. You know, even though Father Mike is a priest, he's very much a celebrity. That's not how we treat them. We tend to idolize them. We got to take their picture and put it on Facebook just so we can show people we were in their presence. It's not good, but that's what we do. But it was interesting that I didn't see that at all. So that was a moment of confusion, but now onto the moment of encounter that I had. That happened on a Wednesday night of adoration. I want you to picture this as best as you can in your heads here. So we're in the arena, and we have 24,000 people there. And we're about to start Eucharistic adoration. The lights go down. Everybody, all 24,000 people, grow silent. A choir begins to sing softly, and a candlelight procession begins at one end of the arena. They start walking, and they're making their way to the altar at the other end. And Jesus is held high in the Eucharist, in the monstrance, for everybody to see. Now, this was the moment. People took out their phones, and they started to take pictures. They stood to get a better view. Every angle mattered. They had finally found a moment, finally found a person that was worthy of a picture. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because this is a perfect illustration of why we exist and what our mission is here at St. Mary Catholic School. Our job is to orient kids towards Jesus, to give them those moments of encounter, to make it so those idols that tempt them are nothing more than gnats that they can just swat away. We are not here just to help kids be successful in the world, or as Dave Ramsey would say, to make as much money as you can, to buy things that you don't need, to impress people that you don't even like. That's not what we're about here. We're here to help kids be successful in the world for the sake of this and the salvation of the souls of everybody else. It is our job here not just to make saints out of these kids, but to make saints who will make more saints. Because this is desperately needed in the world today. You know, in St. Louis, I also had the opportunity to walk around downtown, and just like any other city, it is crumbling, it is desolate, it's depressing, it's sad. The world is in desperate need of walking, breathing, living saints. And that's our mission here at St. Mary. That's what we're all about. Now, before I continue speaking, I want to give two of our students an opportunity to talk to you about that from their perspective.
How is God calling me to use my gifts to become a saint here? Here is a reason God calls me. One reason God calls me how to use my gifts, I can use kindness to show how to love others and show that love is only an atom compared to God's love for all of us here on earth. I want to be a saint because I will be with God and all my family members and be an example to people on earth to use God's free will the right way. St. Mary's helps me to support me to become a saint by teaching me all that God has made, all the kings, and how Jesus Christ saved the world from sin, and he gave his life to do that.
Being a student at St. Mary's helps me become a saint for many different reasons. First off, we pray daily. At Monday morning meeting, we pray a decade of the Rosary. Every Tuesday, we get to go to Mass and be in the presence of God and pray to him. Of course, every day we pray in the morning, at lunch, and at the end of school. Also, Father Lewis do service projects to help the community. In the past, we have done the pajama drive and the food drive. Those are some reasons why being a student at St. Mary helps me become a saint.
So you heard it. These kids, they want to be saints, and they're no different from any other kid in our school. So what do we do now? So I'm looking for those who believe in this mission of making saints who make more saints to become mission partners with us at this school. So there's 3 ways that we really focus on doing that. First is prayer. If you could incorporate us into your daily prayer, it makes a huge difference. Even one Hail Mary every single day for our staff, for our students, for our families, it's a huge impact. The second is your time and your talent. You all have God-given talents that will help our kids on their path to sainthood. Come to our school, volunteer, we need you. And the third is your treasure. Tonight is the beginning of a fundraising event that we're starting that I hope is light on your pocketbook, but extremely heavy in its impact. I'm looking for 1,000 people. I don't know when we're going to get to 1,000, but I'm looking for 1,000 people that are willing to give $10 a month. Now, here's what that does for us. That essentially doubles our current fundraising efforts on a yearly basis. It allows us to not only keep our doors open, but to provide scholarships to kids who desperately need and want a Catholic education, but otherwise can't afford it. So when you leave here tonight, you're going to find some students and some staff who will be handing out these envelopes. This is where we'll take those donations from. I ask you to prayerfully consider taking one of those and joining us in this mission, becoming partners with us to make saints who will make more saints. Thank you. God bless you.